If you have spent more than 5 minutes standing on the firing line of any American gun range, you have heard the mantra. It is practically a religious chant at this point. Just buy a Glock. And listen, I am not here to tell you that is bad advice. The Glock 19 is the Toyota Corolla of the ballistics world. It will run when it is dirty, it will run when it is dry, and it will probably outlast the heat death of the universe. But let's be real with each other. It is 2025, not 1998. While the Austrian Polymer giant was resting on its laurels, the rest of the industry was busy engaging in an arms race of innovation. We are living in a golden age of ballistics engineering. The modern standard for a defensive handgun has shifted tectonically. We are talking about integral compensators, factory-tuned triggers that break like glass, and modular chassis systems that let you rebuild your entire loadout on the fly. Today we are looking at slides cut for optics as a standard feature, not an aftermarket luxury. If you are still rocking a Gen 3 because it just works, I salute your pragmatism. But you are bringing a flip phone to a smartphone fight. This is not about disrespecting the classics. It is about recognizing that the future has arrived, and it is packing heat. We are breaking down the pistols that are not just competing with Glock, but are actively trying to dethrone the king. Number 1. The Staccato C2. Kickstarting this list is a platform that fundamentally changes the physics of concealed carry. This is the Staccato C2, and calling it a pistol feels like an understatement. It is a precision instrument. This is a double-stack, hammer-fired 2011 platform that bridges the gap between a competition race gun and a daily carry workhorse. While everyone else is fighting over who can make the cheapest, striker-fired plastic frame, Staccato went the other direction. They built a lightweight aerospace-grade aluminum frame chambered in 9mm that feeds from a 16-round magazine. The barrel is a 3.9-inch bull barrel, designed to soak up heat and vibration. But the soul of this weapon is the trigger. It is a single-action masterpiece, with a break so crisp and a reset so short it almost feels telepathic. You get that legendary 1911-style trigger pull without the vintage reliability issues. Because of the metal construction and the tuning of the recoil spring, this thing shoots flatter than the Earth looks on a map from the Dark Ages. The recoil impulse is negligible, allowing you to stack holes on target with frightening speed. Is it cheap? Absolutely not. This is the supercar of the concealed carry world. Once you experience the Staccato C2, picking up a standard Polymer striker-fired gun feels like trading a scalpel for a butter knife. Number 2. The FN509 Tactical. Coming in at the second spot is a weapon system born from the rigorous demands of the U.S. military modular handgun trials. This is the FN509 Tactical. FN does not build toys, they build weapons for warfighters, and you can feel that pedigree the second you wrap your hand around the aggressive grip texture. This is a duty-grade beast chambered in 9mm that laughs at the concept of standard capacity. Out of the box, it ships with a 17-round magazine for carry and a massive 24-round extended magazine for when things go sideways. The 4.5-inch cold, hammer-forged barrel is threaded from the factory, featuring an O-ring retention system so your suppressor or compensator stays locked tight during rapid fire. FN also solved the optics problem with their low-profile optics mounting system, which is arguably the most robust factory mounting solution in the industry. It accepts nearly every major red dot footprint available. Plus, it comes standard with suppressor height night sights that will co-witness through your optic glass. The slide serrations are deep, the controls are fully ambidextrous, and the reliability is absolute. It is a heavier, grittier option. But if you want a sidearm that is ready for the apocalypse the moment you open the case, the 509 Tactical is your answer. Number 3. The Canik TP9 SFx. Sliding into the third spot is a pistol that feels like a glitch in the Matrix. Seriously, looking at the price tag versus the performance specs on this thing feels like a bank error in your favor. This is the Canik TP9 SFx. It is a competition-ready monster made in Turkey that is currently embarrassing handguns that cost double the money. If you are shopping on a budget but refuse to accept mediocrity, this is your stop. We're looking at a full-size race gun chambered in 9mm that comes standard with a massive 20-round capacity. The barrel is a surprisingly long 5.2 inches, giving you a sight radius that stretches from here to next week. That extra length translates to higher velocity and pinpoint accuracy. But Canik did not stop there. They threw the entire kitchen sink into the box. We are talking about a slide that is cut for optics, Warren tactical fiber optic sights, and a flared magwell to speed up your reloads. The trigger is the real headline here. It is a flat-faced design breaking cleanly between 3.5 and 4 pounds. While other companies make you pay extra for plates and back straps, Canik includes them. It is a massive gun, not great for deep concealment inside the waistband, but for a range toy or a home defense juggernaut, the value proposition here is absolutely untouchable. Number 4. The Heckler & Koch VP9. At number 4, we have the sleeper agent of the Polymer world. It does not scream for attention, but when you pick it up, you realize you are holding something different. This is the Heckler & Koch VP9. This is German engineering applied to the striker-fired concept, and the result is arguably the most ergonomic pistol on the planet. Glock gives you a block of plastic and says, "Deal with it." H&K gives you a fully modular grip system with interchangeable back straps and, crucially, interchangeable side panels. You can literally mold this grip to fit the exact biology of your palm. Chambered in 9mm with a standard 15+1 capacity, the VP9 features a slide with unique charging supports, little wings at the rear that make racking the slide incredibly positive, even if your hands are slick with sweat or rain. The trigger is typical Heckler & Koch sorcery, a smooth take-up, a crisp break, and a short reset. It is optics-ready, soft shooting, and built with a level of fit and finish that makes other Polymer guns look like cheap toys. It is refined, it is precise, and it exudes quality. Number 5. The Shadow Systems MR920. Holding the line at number 5 is the gun that finally answers the question, what if you fixed everything wrong with the Glock 19 right out of the factory? Enter the Shadow Systems MR920. This pistol is technically built on the Glock architecture, but calling it a clone is an insult. It is an evolution. Shadow Systems looked at the thousands of dollars people spend customizing their stock pistols and decided to just build that gun from scratch. It features a match-grade spiral fluted barrel that looks as aggressive as it performs. The frame texturing is actual traction, not just a suggestion, and it features a high double undercut trigger guard that lets you choke up high on the gun for maximum control. They even integrated a recoil control ledge on the frame for your support thumb to gas pedal the gun down during rapid fire. The optic mounting system is genius. It mounts red dots directly to the slide without flimsy adapter plates, creating a rock-solid 0. If you want the reliability of the Austrian design but the performance of a $2,000 custom build, the MR920 is the tactical solution you have been waiting for. Number 6. The CZ-P09 Nocturne. Sliding into the 6th spot is a pistol that flies criminally under the radar. But for the true believers, it is the holy grail of modern double-action performance. This is the CZ-P09 Nocturne. If you are tired of the soulless, striker-fired trigger pulls, that feel like snapping a dry twig? This is your wake-up call. The Nocturne is the evolution of the legendary P-Series, taking that battle-proven reliability and injecting it with 21st century features. It is a hammer-fired, polymer-framed beast available in both a full-size F model and a compact C variant. The compact model features a 3.74-inch cold hammer-forged barrel and a 15-round capacity, while the full-size steps it up to 19 rounds of 9mm. But the big news here is the slide. CZ finally listened to the market and cut the slide for optics straight from the factory, specifically for the Shield RMSC and Holosun K footprints. This means you can mount your dot directly to the slide for an ultra-low profile, no plates required. The ergonomics are classic CZ'd, which is to say perfect. The grip texturing has been aggressively updated and the controls are now more tactile. The double-action trigger pull is long and deliberate for safety, while the single-action follow-up is crisp and short. For those who want the peace of mind of a hammer-fired system without sacrificing modern modularity, the Nocturne is a masterclass in design. Number 7. The Kimber R7 Mako Carbon Compact. Stop scrolling. I know what you were thinking. Kimber? The 1911 guys? Yes. And they just dropped a striker-fired nuke on the industry. This is the Kimber R7 Mako Carbon Compact, and it is arguably the most technologically advanced carry gun on this list. This is not just another polymer clone. This is a high-tensile, carbon fiber-infused matrix frame. That means it is significantly stronger and lighter than standard polymer, handling recoil forces that would make other micro-compacts shudder. It features a 3.9-inch barrel and feeds from a 15-round magazine, putting it squarely in the Goldilocks zone for concealment and capacity. But look at the details. The ejection port is closed, top to increase structural rigidity and protect your optic glass from carbon fouling. The slide comes optics ready for the Shield RMSC footprint, and Kimber ships it with TrueGlow Tritium Pro night sights that co-witness perfectly. The trigger? It is a flat-faced performance carry trigger that breaks between 5 and 6.75 pounds, but it feels lighter because of the clean geometry. It is fully ambidextrous, incredibly rugged, and totally unique. If you want to carry something that is cutting edge rather than just good enough, the Carbon Compact is it. Number 8. The Sig Sauer P365X Macro. And then we have the gun that forced Glock to go back to the drawing board. This is the Sig Sauer P365X Macro. When this thing dropped, it didn't just shift the paradigm, it broke it. We're talking about a pistol that is barely 1.1 inches wide, slim enough to disappear under a t-shirt, yet it packs a staggering 17 rounds of 9mm. That is full-size duty capacity in a subcompact chassis. The Comp model features an integrated compensator cut directly into the slide, not threaded on the barrel. This reduces muzzle flip by up to 30%, making a small gun shoot like a much larger one. It sports a 3.1-inch barrel, but because of the Comp, the slide length is equivalent to the XL model. The grip module features a standard 1913 Picatinny rail, meaning you can finally mount full power weapon lights without proprietary adapters. It is optics ready, reliable, and ergonomically superior. SIG essentially looked at the trade-off between concealment and firepower and said no. If you can only own one gun to do it all, carry, home defense, and range day, this is the current heavyweight champion. Number 9. The Walther PDP Compact Steel Frame. If the Glock is the featherweight plastic fantastic, the Walther PDP Compact Steel Frame is the heavy armor division. This is not a pistol built for deep concealment. This is an industrial-grade precision tool designed for performance at speed. Walther took the already excellent PDP platform, famous for its world-class ergonomics, and ditched the polymer, replacing it with cold, hard German steel. The result is a 9mm handgun, carrying 15 rounds in the magazine that weighs in at a hefty 38 ounces unloaded. That added mass is the secret sauce. It is not there for show. It is there to absolutely crush felt recoil. I am telling you, this might be the flattest shooting striker-fired pistol available on the market today. The muzzle stays planted, allowing you to track your target through the optic with almost zero interruption. It is boringly accurate, reliably constructed, and the factory trigger, dubbed the Performance Duty trigger, is phenomenal. It has a glass rod break, a minimal take-up, and a reset so quick you will think it is cheating. It comes ready for optics using Walther's plate system and features co-witnessing suppressor height sights. If you demand surgical precision and do not mind the weight of true quality, the PDP steel frame is the pistol that validates your standards. Number 10. The Springfield Echelon 4.0. Finally, we arrive at the pistol that feels less like a competitor and more like a declaration that the old ways are obsolete. This is the Springfield Echelon 4.0, and it is the future of modularity. This gun does not just compete with Glock, it redefines the entire class. At its core is the Central Operating Group, or COG. This is the fully serialized fire control unit, meaning the frame is just a replaceable polymer grip shell. Want to switch from a full-size duty grip to a compact carry grip? It takes less than 60 seconds and a simple pin punch. This model features a hammer-forged 4-inch barrel paired with a full-sized grip that handles 17 rounds standard, with extensions that can push it to 20 rounds of 9mm. But the true game changer is the optics mounting system. Springfield's variable interface system supports almost every red dot on the planet without the need for additional plates. You simply use a cleverly placed pin system to match the optic to the slide. It is brilliant, robust, and utterly simple. Add in the high grip undercut, aggressive slide serrations, and a recoil impulse that is suspiciously smooth, and you have a system that is not just modern but predictive. The Echelon is what happens when a company designs a pistol based on everything the modern shooter wants, rather than what an old design limits them to. So, there you have it. 10 pistols that have moved the goalposts while the Glock stood still. The age of unquestioned polymer dominance is over, and the market is richer, more innovative, and frankly, more exciting than it has ever been. We have seen hammer-fired precision, carbon fiber technology, duty-grade battle weapons, and modular systems that change everything. The question is no longer, why buy anything but a Glock? The question is, which one of these genuine game changers will you trust with your life? Let me know down in the comments below, and do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the best defensive platforms available today.